Hello, just waiting for Bree to get onto the line. There she goes. There she goes. Mm, go. Good
Hey,
morning,
good morning.
SMB. How are you?
Good.
That's good. Let me scoot back a little bit because I'm a little close there. I didn't notice I was going to be that close. So yeah, so back to what we were basically talking about just being motivated. Um, I feel like you have to be motivated.
In every
You,
area of life,
yeah. I was about to say you have to be motivated.
mm, to do
And
anything, to be successful in anything, motivation is important. And when you lose that,
right, right. So you said you feel motivated, right?
yeah, definitely.
And what's causing you to feel motivated?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I just believe that good things are going to happen for us. Good things are going to happen in life. God is good.
Hmm.
And
Right, right.
what, why do you feel motivated? Or do you feel motivated?
I do. I feel very motivated. I feel like I said, I feel like this been a really long journey. We've came a long way. I feel like uh I feel like we're starting to see things happen now. And things that we when we first started a year ago, we were just like you said, we were just putting things on paper.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's actually like coming.
In our bedroom, you in your truck
Right, right.
at
And
work,
we were
me on my
right.
bed, just like, oh yeah, we're gonna be SMB, and we had a lot of big goals, but I mean, we didn't know how we were gonna get started. We didn't know like what exactly we were gonna do. We just knew that we wanted to do something.
Right, right, right. And we actually applied ourselves. I think
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people should apply themselves to what their goal is and their dreams is. A lot of people don't apply themselves. Apply yourself. You keep saying that you want to do it. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Go ahead and apply yourself. And once you start applying yourself day by day, you'll
Mm-hmm.
start to see results. It may not happen
Absolutely.
right away,
Consistent
but
consistency rather. Yeah.
exactly. It may not
Oh,
happen
it's
right
not going
away,
to happen
but
right away. It's not going to happen right away, but it's going to happen.
right.
That's the thing. And just as long as you believe it, that's the most important thing. Nobody else has to believe it, but if you don't believe it, you're in trouble.
Exactly. Yeah, so okay, so about wellness, about just health in general,
Yep.
where do you think you should start off at finding your way to wellness?
In your
Where
mind.
where do
In your mind. That's the first place to start. Wellness begins in your mind. If you're not well in your mind, you're not well. We had this
exactly?
conversation the other day, and I
Hmm.
was saying, you could do all the crunches you want, and you could eat all the spinach and kale that you want, but if you're not
Right,
well in your mind, you're not truly well, and that's where it
right.
begins. That's where your wellness journey begins. It begins in your mind. You have to believe that you can do it. You have to have
Mm.
confidence, um, discipline. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
so.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a stable mind. A stable
Mhm.
mind. A lot of people think they have stable minds, but a lot of people really aren't stable in their mind how they should be. They
Right.
have past traumas and
Traumas,
things
hurts.
that
Yeah.
happen to them. And people
Hmm.
hold on to that stuff. And when you're holding on to
Hmm.
that stuff, it's like
Yeah, you're
it's
not well when you're
it's
holding on
breaking
to
you
that
down.
stuff. You can't. It is.
Right.
It is. Yeah.
It breaks you down.
That's
So that's definitely key. Letting go.
letting
Letting
go.
go of it. How we
Right.
always talk about letting go.
Absolutely.
You have
Yep.
to let go and move on from it, you know?
Mhm. Yep.
And then once you let go and move on from it, you'll start to see new things happen in your life.
Mhm. Exactly. And then you can start your journey. Then you can start your wellness journey. But it definitely starts in the mind. Like I used to always think that being healthy was just working out 2 hours a day and lifting weights and, you know, eating right. But there were so many years where I did that and I was so unhealthy because my mind wasn't
Wow.
healthy. And it took me a
Wow.
long time to realize like true wellness begins in your mind. You have a lot of
It
things
did.
that you have to work on. You have a lot of things that you need to deal with because you ain't healthy
Right, right.
and you ain't well.
Cause and what?
And you ain't well.
Right, right. Yeah, like even just being stressed out, depression, anxiety, all
Hmm.
those things will have play a major role in your health, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I didn't realize that stress will really kill you, but there was a point in time where I was so stressed, like, and it affected me physically, like bad
Mm-hmm.
for years. I had those physical problems for probably like 6 years. And it was from stress and from, stuff happening and it manifested itself physically. And
Mm.
that's when I knew, like, wow, stress will kill you for real. There's a
It
lot of
really
things
will.
that, yeah, there's a lot of things, stress, depression. I mean, those things will really take a toll on you
Yeah, for sure.
for real. Yeah.
Um, even uh even me, for example, like I have a hard time letting go with things. And like past traumas and stuff like that will really carry over into the next relationship,
Yeah. Oh,
my next
yeah.
thing that I'm doing, my business that I'm doing. So sometimes it's like bleeding out on, things that I'm
Right.
trying to accomplish, which, I don't want it to bleed out, but I haven't fully got it and got rid of it. I couldn't grasp it and
Yeah.
notice that, okay, you have a problem, so let's get rid of this
Hmm.
problem. And that's a lot
Hmm.
of people.
Exactly. And the important thing is that you acknowledged it. And I think a lot of people have a hard, like a lot of people don't acknowledge. That's the thing. You have to acknowledge it in order to deal with it. And a lot of people don't acknowledge, like, I'm dealing with this. I have this problem. I have this struggle. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
that's the only way. A lot of people just say, "Oh, I'm good. I'm cool," or they'll sweep it under the rug and just try to go on like business as usual. And that will
Mhm.
kill you.
For
That will
sure.
kill you. That will give you cancer. You'll die.
Yeah, that girl said cancer. I mean, it's true. It
Seriously.
is it
Like
is
I think a
true.
lot of times people get cancer from more than just eating unhealthy food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They get
Yeah.
cancer and they get sick from the stuff that they carry.
Yeah, that is so true. Carrying all those years of just like carrying something that happened to you when you was like 6 years old or 3 or whatever, that
Yeah.
that really play a large role in just the way you carry yourself.
Hmm. The way you carry
Wow.
yourself, the way you live, how you feel.
Wow.
Absolutely.
So how do you feel like people should let go and get rid of those things, How do you feel like people should try to move forward to try to be healthy in that area? Because that's very important.
Well, the only thing that I could talk about is what worked for me, and that was God. You know that, and a lot of people that know me well, they know that. Um, just getting a relationship with God, a serious one, a real one, and then letting Him help me because I really don't feel like you can deal with certain things on your own. You know what I'm saying? Some things are so bad and so big that you can't deal with it, and I think that's why a lot of people don't deal with it because they don't know how. And it's hard.
Yeah,
So me personally, it was God for me.
yeah. Wow. I just started reading this book. It's called The Power of Letting Go. And it is
Hmm.
so powerful. It's basically not just letting go of simple
Hmm.
things, just letting go of like relationships, but it basically lets you know that you need to let go of like traumas. You need to let go of judgment. You need to let go of simple things that
Hmm.
happen throughout the day,
Yeah.
because sometimes those little things can carry over. And if you're bottling things like
Mhm.
that up, it's just waiting and piling up and waiting
Exactly.
to explode. So,
You gonna let
the
me borrow
best
that
thing,
book, right?
oh, I
You
am
gonna
gonna
let me
let you
borrow
borrow it.
it?
I will. And
Yeah.
I really think that if you are listening to this, I think that reading and getting a book like something like that, a
Yeah.
self-help book, it will definitely
Yeah.
help you to let
Hmm.
go of some things that you may need to let go of before
Hmm.
you want to start your wellness journey.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, there's a lot of different things. I mean, God for me, and then reading too. That was the number one thing. But then, like reading, because I've read some self help books too. Reading, uh, having good relationships, having good people in your life, having a good support
Yeah.
system. That's important.
Hmm.
That's very important.
Very,
I
very
never really
important.
knew how important that was. You know what I'm saying? I was always, because you already know, most people that know me, they know I'm an introvert. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I'm always trying to go solo. But it
Yeah,
is important to have, community, like-minded people,
like-minded.
is that's definitely important. Not just any people, but like-minded people.
And then when you say like-minded, not always the ones that are, um, toxic. Like, because sometimes you could be toxic within yourself. You don't want a like-minded
Yeah,
toxic person.
yeah.
You want someone that's going to motivate you and someone that's going to, put some pressure to you
Push
to
you.
help
Someone
you
that's
and,
going to speak
yeah,
life
help you
into you.
grow.
That's important too. Speaking life, because you do that a lot with me. Like, you speak life into me, and that's important, and it's
It's
appreciated.
very
People need that. You know what I'm saying?
right. Yeah, you definitely need someone to be able to
You need
talk.
people to help you see the things that you might not see. In yourself, point
The
things out to
reason
you. Like, go ahead.
Yeah, good. The reason being is because a lot of the times you're more so negative and hard on yourself. Us as people, we are
Exactly. We
hard
are
and
very
negative
hard
on
on
ourselves.
ourselves.
And
Critical.
we
Hmm.
and we can tell someone else, "Oh, you look really nice," but in our own self, we might not even feel like we look nice or look
Right.
pretty or look good.
Exactly.
So having
Or the
someone
things that
there,
we'll tell other people, like, oh, that's okay, don't worry about it, it's okay. Like, we'll beat ourselves up. We beat
yeah,
ourselves up, and then we'll
exactly.
tell other people, like, oh, it's okay, it's cool. So we're definitely
Hmm.
way harder on ourselves and way more critical. Definitely.
and and that's another thing in the book. It basically lets you know to let go of that, let go of being hard
Hmm.
on yourself. um don't judge yourself. Try to ease up on yourself and let go of that stuff.
Right.
And
Right.
that's what you need to do. That's what you should do.
Hmm. Yeah. Exactly.
So what's the next step on becoming more healthy and well?
I mean, there's a lot
So
of steps. I mean, in your mind, I mean,
mhm,
working out is important, eating right is important, but I just felt like it was important to talk about the mind, because a lot of people, they just think like, if they work out and they lift weights and they do
mhm,
yoga and they eat salad, they're healthy. But I can
yeah,
tell you that's not always the case, you know?
right.
Because you could be carrying things, and things can be festering, and you could have dealt with things that you've never gotten help for, and you could do all of that physical stuff but still not be healthy. And so I feel like that's important. I mean, the physical stuff is good too, do that. Eat
Yeah,
healthy, but also like work on your mind, work on the mental, and start there.
self-help. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And even like meditation, I honestly 100% believe that
Hmm.
meditation is one of those things that could help with, just getting rid of it. Jesus
Yeah.
did it. They say
Exactly.
that
That's
Jesus
exactly. There's
was a
meditation is
yogi.
good. I mean, I struggle. I'm not gonna lie. I struggle with meditating, but meditation is good.
Yeah, quiet that mind, sis.
Meditation, prayer. I mean, all of those things.
Right, right. Meditation, prayer, um, just getting around the right people,
The right people. Yep. Community.
positive people,
Absolutely.
positive people. Yeah. Surrounding yourself in areas, putting yourself in the right areas, your decisions. Am I
Hmm.
going to eat this or am I not going to eat this? Am I going to do this today or am I not going to do this? Am I going to read a
Hmm.
book or am I going to drink? You know,
Exactly. And
that's
you
what I'm
know what I
struggling
like
with right
too?
now.
You know what I would recommend too is fasting, going like, because we do this, like we'll do water fast. We'll do like 24-hour water fast, or we'll do, different type of fast. And that's good with discipline,
Big time.
even if it's not a spiritual fast per se, because I mean, I
Hmm.
do spiritual fast, but I also do fast just for discipline. You know,
Right, right,
I'm
right.
not going to eat that. I'm going to drink water for 24 hours. And that's a good way to train your body, because you could train your mind to do anything, but you have to
See,
train it,
yep.
just like you trained it to, do the things that you do now and to crave the things that you crave now. You can train it to do whatever, you could train it to do good things, to do healthy things. So I think fasting is good because it helps you with discipline. It
Hmm.
retrains your body, it retrains your mind.
Hmm.
And I think it's
Hmm.
good to start. And if you can't start with, if somebody wasn't able to start with a 24-hour water fast, I think they should start with intermittent fasting. But I do think they should start with
Hmm.
fasting because it has a lot of health benefits, but it is also good mentally.
For the mind,
you
yeah, for
it allows
clarity.
you to see that you're stronger than you thought you were. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
then you'll be able to see, like, dang, I was able to just drink water for 5 hours. And then you'll see how much
Hmm.
stronger you're getting, because then it'll be like, wow, now it's 10 hours, now it's 15 hours,
Yeah,
you see? And
yeah,
then you'll
a
see
little
that
more.
you're getting stronger, you're getting more disciplined.
Yeah, that's even
So
with
I
the
think
self help.
that's what I recommend too.
That's even with the self help. Like how we were just saying. That that dang, I forgot what I was about to say.
You doing one of my numbers now, just forgetting mid
Uh-huh,
sentence.
yeah, like, oh, dang, I dropped that hit. So yeah, even like discipline, um, discipline is very important. Like,
It is.
because if you don't have
Discipline is important.
discipline,
Like,
you ain't gonna be able to do it.
yeah, yeah, you're not going to be able to get healthy. You're not going to be able to get well physically or mentally, spiritually or otherwise without discipline. You definitely need to be disciplined. But
Hmm.
especially like when it comes to, because a lot of people, I think the statistic is 70% of people who start a health journey, they stop, they quit, they give up. It's not like a lifelong thing. So, um, I feel like they lack discipline. So discipline is definitely important if you want to get healthy and you want to stay healthy. You see what I'm saying? Because getting
Hmm.
healthy or starting the journey is, I mean, that's the easiest thing, but continuing it and making it a lifestyle and doing it lifelong, like that takes a lot of discipline, hard work, and a lot of people aren't able to do it.
Right, right. Yeah. Well, like how we was saying, dang, why can't I think? Like how we was saying, some people don't want to do it because it takes so much discipline and it's so hard to,
It's hard. Yeah.
it's hard to change your own self, change things in yourself.
Mhm. It's hard. It is. It
You
is.
definitely need some discipline.
Hmm. Exactly. We were talking about that. People don't change
Want to
things
make the
because
change.
it's hard. It's a hard thing to do, and it's a lot
Right,
of work. Yeah.
right,
A
right,
lot of people either don't do it at all, or they start and they give up.
right. Which is which is sad because we should want to better ourselves and we should want to, work on ourselves.
Hmm.
But
Absolutely. And your
you know,
health and your wellness, like your health is the most important thing that you have. So I feel like people should really try to
yeah,
work on that, stay dedicated and stay committed to the best of their ability. Because if you don't have that, like, what do you really have?
right. Because I'm trying to live until 120. Okay.
Yeah, you trying to, yeah, I ain't trying to do all that.
Let me live until 120.
Right. So,
I'm gonna be practicing all the laws, okay, on
oh
how to
my
stay
God.
alive.
90's good for me. 90's cool. 90's cool.
90. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna be
90's
here.
enough.
then I'm gonna be here by myself for the remainder.
Yeah.
That
And I'm
sucks.
older than you anyway, too. So, like, no matter when I die, you see what I'm saying? Because I'm 12 years older than you. So, I'm going to be alone. But I don't plan
Wow.
on dying no time soon. I just don't want to live to 120.
Wow. So, all right. So you want to recap on what we just, basically talked about? What was the key, like a couple things that we basically talked about? We
Get your
talked
mind right.
about get your mind right. We talked about
Get
that.
your mind
So
together. It starts in the mind.
surround yourself with the right
With
people.
good people, positive people. Get a
Mm-hmm.
relationship with God. I highly recommend it.
Yep.
Um,
Meditation.
yep.
Meditation is good. Intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting. Fasting is amazing. It's amazing.
It
And
is.
we won't go into, because there's so much, like, I get excited. I love fasting because there's so many, water fasting especially, because there's so many health benefits that we won't get into right now. We'll get into that at a later time
Yeah.
on a later
Yeah.
video or whatever, but there's so
Right.
many health benefits to water fast, and we'll
For
definitely get into
sure.
that one.
And extended periods of water fasting, not
Extended
just a
fasting, I mean,
yeah.
it does so much for your cells and autophagy, and we'll get into all of that, but it's
Yeah, we'll
amazing
get
and
into that.
you feel good in your mind, and you could think better,
Mm-hmm.
and
Clarity.
listen, I need all the clarity and the good thinking that I could get.
Right, right, right. And what was the other keys? What was the
Workout.
other key? Working out is
Workout. And working out is like, you could do whatever, it's not one size fits all, you know what I'm saying? Like, it
mm,
depends on what you're trying to accomplish, but if you're just trying to accomplish overall health, walking is good,
yeah,
walking is
yeah.
good. Some strength training, I mean, just get active, just get moving, make it a habit, and just keep going, keep
Walking
it
in
up.
intervals. Yeah, walking in
Yeah.
intervals. Fast,
Interval training.
slow, fast, slow, fast,
Mhm.
slow. Walk,
Yep.
run. Yeah, so
Hmm. Yep.
that
Anything.
and then also eating is a very important part, but that's going to be for a different
Yeah.
different sub. Yeah, that's going to be another video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very important.
Very. And
So,
all of it, I feel like, go hand in hand. It's all important. If you can put all of it together, like, you're in there. If you can get your mind
exactly.
right, you can get your fitness, your health and everything together, as far as like working out, and you can get a routine with that. If you can get your eating under control, you're good. And it doesn't have to be big, huge, crazy. You don't have to be a vegan. You don't have to be a raw vegan to be healthy. You don't have to do that.
You don't. You don't,
I know
because
I
I
ain't
just
doing
cut
it.
out
I
a
ain't
few
seeing
things.
nobody's vegan. Huh?
You don't. I just cut out a few things in my diet, and
Yeah.
it works perfectly for me.
I feel like the biggest thing that you should cut out to be the healthiest, if you don't want to like cut out meat and cut, because I'm not doing that. Like, the best diet, I always say the best diet for me is the diet where I can eat whatever I want. And that's the only diet that I can stick to. You have to be realistic. Like, what can
Exactly.
you stick to? If you know good and well you like chicken, don't become a vegan. If you know good and well that you can't live
If you
without
can't live
chicken,
without it,
if you can't live without it, don't be a vegan. Don't become a vegan, because it's not going to be
I
something that
can't
you're going
live
to be
without it.
able
I
to do.
need that KFC.
Right. So then that should tell you right there, right then and there, that being a vegan is not the diet for you. That's not the lifestyle for you,
Exactly.
right? So you just
Exactly.
have to know yourself, basically. You have to know
Right.
yourself, and you have to do what's going to work for you and what you're going to be able to maintain and to do lifelong. And I
Exactly.
was going to say something else, but I forget.
It's okay. We're getting ready to wrap this up anyways. But this was a really good talk.
It
A
was.
good wellness talk, wasn't it?
It
If
was.
you're looking for more wellness talks, we're going to be hosting these wellness talks on Wednesdays. Each
Every
Wednesday is going to be
Wednesday,
our wellness talks. So look forward to
different
coming back.
topics, but everything is going to have to do with wellness. It all has to do with wellness,
Exactly.
whether it's mental
Exactly.
health, mental wellness, physical, just everything wellness.
Right, right. So stay tuned for the next video with SMB, Wednesday Wellness Talks with SMB, and we'll see y'all soon. You good?
I'm good.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
thank you, and I'll see you soon.